Hello everybody, and welcome back to our TimesTicking YouTube channel. Once again, my name is Jake, and today we're going to be talking about a leap year reality in timekeeping. So stick with us through our intro, and we're going to be talking about making sure your date is still set right on your wristwatch. Now, every year after the month of February, we here at TimesTicking get a decent amount of questions about how to set the date on wristwatches. Indeed, every leap year adds extra potency to this short month date setting struggle. Even with the extra day, watches without a perpetual or electronic calendar go off their dates. This is also possible after any month with less than 31 days. But February creates a special slip of the date that's more easily noticed than the slip of a single day. So what does one do to get their dates back on track? Well, it's a simple process that requires very few steps. Setting the date on a watch can be an obvious process for many, but relative inconvenience and misunderstanding are perfectly normal. In an age where most things are automated, it's understandably easy to miss keeping up with Gregorian calendar dates. So ahead, we'll lay out how to get the date set on most day-date wristwatches. Now, our first quick tip for our viewers today is to check for a screw-down crown on the wristwatch, kind of like the one I'm wearing today actually. This aspect of a wristwatch might not be immediately advertised upon purchase. This type of crown has a tendency to leave some stumped. If the stem inside the watch doesn't easily move from a gentle pull of the crown, try gripping the crown between the thumb and forefinger with some firmness and turn it counterclockwise. It's never good to try and force anything if it isn't easily manipulated, as a good rule of thumb. So if pulling out the crown isn't immediately possible, it's important to check for a threaded screw-down crown. Assuming that the crown is now freed, it's important to move the stem out one step or click in order to engage the date wheel. Pulling the stem out one stop in order to manipulate the date applies to most quartz and mechanical wristwatches. Once the date wheel is engaged, it's as easy as turning the crown clockwise to spring the date forward. Some watches will have a button for this function, if they have multiple complications. However, most watches can have their day of the month adjusted once the stem is pulled out one step. If the watch also has a day of the week on its date window, then move the crown counterclockwise to change Monday to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday, and so on. If there's any issue with setting the date on the watch once these steps are taken, it's important to consult the user manual or a professional watchmaker. It could be that the watch has an automated date function that requires more steps to set. Now, leap year months aren't the only time that a watch is going to need its date set. If the timepiece doesn't have a perpetual calendar or automatic digital function, it will eventually get off track due to the inevitable 31 mark that most timepieces progressively move toward in their calendars. With that in mind, the above information should help with general setting. When all else fails, consult a manufacturer manual or professional watchmaker. Hopefully today's video has been helpful in keeping all of your wristwatch dates up to speed for 2020 and beyond. While what we've laid out in this video covers the basics, there are more complicated date settings on other watches, so keep that in mind anytime that you're trying to get the date to line up. Wow. Thanks again for watching our YouTube video today. If you've really enjoyed it, we actually have a couple more videos available just right here and right there. On top of that, our entire channel is at your disposal, and if you subscribe by clicking the link that's right next to me, we'll give you the latest update on our most recent videos. So, thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you again.